Hey guys, welcome back to the Better Project. On this episode, we've got Sammy Elwin. How are you, brother?
Not too bad, champion. Yeah, thanks for having me. So I've been keeping in touch with the Batar project. So good to be on here.
Cheers, mate. What's it like growing up in Temora?
Yeah, you can't really ask for a better childhood, really. You name it, you get to do it. You get to go fishing. You kick footy in the street. You want to go play a game of golf. You're only down the road, or you play cricket. You pretty much play all sports, and yeah. So Temora is just unreal to grow up in. You can do whatever. So
Good,
bit
typical
bit far
country
away
town.
from Sydney though, which is no good.
How far away from Sydney?
We're about 4.5.
That's all right.
So yeah, it's not too bad. There's no KFC in Temora too, so that's probably why I'm a little skinny fella at the moment.
It's all right. There's not much takeaway up here in the Blue Mountains either.
I miss the Nando's there, but
Oh, bro. Fuck. Nando's is the bomb.
100%.
And El Jana, do you ever have El Jana?
Oh mate, that's the one thing I'm missing. Except all my mates are idiots. They reckon Frango's is better, but
Oh, yeah, Franco's
I'm a
is good
day
too.
one El Jana boy.
Yeah. So what was family life like? How many siblings you got?
I've got a younger brother and a younger sister, and an older brother that lives in Sydney, and an older sister that lives in Sydney. So, me and my brother have always been pretty tight growing up, always kicking the footy or whatever. So, yeah, but that's about it, really.
Yeah. And when did you start playing footy?
So I started when probably about 6 years old. Played for a couple of years, and I was a bit of a softie as a kid. So I ended up going across to soccer where I wasn't getting tackled as much, and stuck at that till I was about 17, and then started playing a bit of everything, bit of union, bit of Aussie rules, and a bit of and just league as well. So
Did you play country reps?
yeah, so I was very lucky. Like growing up, I've been lucky with the sides I've been in. So I think from under 14s up, we won grand finals till I was about 18. Even the country championships, when we went away to Central Coast, we'd win there pretty much every year. And so yeah, I got pretty lucky, like surrounded by good players, which really helped my footy. Like I wouldn't have went to Sydney or up to Brizzy if it wasn't for the good teams I was in, because I just passed them the ball and they done all the rest.
So the dream wasn't to play NRL, you're just playing for fun, and then you got picked up?
The dream was NRL.
Yep.
It always was. But yeah, just or more so just played for the fun of it, really. Some of the best years of my life was playing footy, and probably wouldn't have met yourself or any of the other boys if it wasn't for rugby league. So I think that part of it, the older you get, the more you realise that's the reason you play. But yeah, the NRL dream, was you get a bit sick of it after training non-stop. So
yeah. So talk to me about getting scouted to come to Penrith. How'd that all happen?
So I was 18 at the time, I think, and ended up getting a player manager and went up to Brizzy, and then Redcliffe, and played there. Had a mad year. Like it's probably my best year of footy, and just a really enjoyable year with really good blokes. And I had a real good coach that year as well, Brendan Liam, and we ended up going on to win the Colts up there. So I ended up getting injured in the semi-final, so I missed the grand final there.
Shit, spewing.
Yeah, I was filthy. That was my first time I've ever been like heartbroken over rugby league. Like I remember just going and training, doing a fitness test, failed it, just crying, and I was shattered. Some of my dad and my younger brother come up to watch the game, and didn't even play, so I was filthy on that. I was pretty confident I was going to get through it, but so yeah, I had one good game during the year where I was lucky enough to have, there was a scout there, Mark Hughes.
Yep.
And he just said, yeah, Penrith's interested. And I pretty much said to my manager straight away, do whatever I've got to do, just sign the paper. I would love to play 20s or whatever.
Yep.
And yeah, so that was a good year. We ended up winning the comp. I went to Penrith. And then you had to put up with me at FC 11. And yeah, but mate, that 20s year, fuck, it was just the best year of my life. Like, real good, we're a real tight team, and just real good footy side as well. So
that was you guys won the comp, eh?
Yeah, yep. And Ciro he was just the best coach. Like, and that was just a year I just loved going training and loved the boys, and just had a real good year. Probably can't say the same about the year after.
How many 20s games you end up playing?
Would have played about 7 or 8. So it was good. It was a funny year. So I got injured after about 6 games. Got knocked the fuck out against the Tigers. And then I was playing with a young fella by the name of Nathan Cleary that week, and he's just a freak. And then so I got injured, and can't remember who come in for me, but they come in, and eventually got back into the side once my head was all sweet. And then I think we played down at Melbourne, and me and teammate got ourselves into a bit of strife on the way down to the game. So the same thing happened. We both got stood down for the week, and young fella come in, took my spot by the name of Jerome Luai. So straight away I was on the 8 ball. I was eating dust. And
so what did you get up to, on the way down?
Oh,
sure,
maybe
there's a good story behind that.
Yeah, there's a good story, but I think it might get ourselves into a bit of strife. It was on the way down to the airport. So, but we might get ourselves into a bit of strife. So I'll save that one I'll have to save that one for the project another day. When teammates not playing NRL.
I mean, how'd you find the transition going from country to like 20s and Colts, like the training and the playing different levels?
That was the hardest part, I thought. Just being away from your family and whatnot, but just not being able to do the things you do back here. Like, as I said before, you play golf, you do all the easy stuff, whereas down there it's go fishing, but it's just it's not as convenient as it is here. And just your grandparents just mean so much more. Like, you got your family, but your grandparents, just being away from them is always tough. And I struggled mentally the second year after 20s, which was the main reason I come home. And just it's tough. Like, the Indigenous boys being away from their family when they come down, the Pacific Islander boys, they're the same. Like, it's not easy when you're away from your family and whatnot, and your family's dependent on you. Like, not so much me, because I'm lucky. I come from a good background, like good family and whatnot, so we didn't struggle financially. We were good. But for other boys, it's tough, like being away from your family, and they're depending on you to do well. You've got no qualification. I think that was the hardest part for me. Is I'm 21 at the time, no trade. Yeah. I've got a stupid fucking course that doesn't mean anything anymore. And then all of a sudden you got a coach in South Wales Cup, it's just he tells you you're doing all the good things, but you're not getting picked. And
Yeah, I know the feeling, bro. Fuck.
oh, mate, like straight away, you just it's hard to get out of the hole.
Yeah.
And so like I remember, that New South Wales Cup year, it was shit. Like mentally, like you're getting told you're doing all the good things, you're busting your ass, but you're not getting picked, and you're like, fuck,
Yeah.
what
Like,
have I
why
got
am
to
I here?
do?
I could be home with my family and shit.
Bros, 100%. And so that was the hardest part. Like where Ciro he was good at getting us all together. Like if he'd tell you if you're having a shit game or if you're having a good game, like that's what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be going, oh, you're playing good, keep playing good, and we'll pick you and then bring up someone from St Mary's or something. Like give us a break.
Yeah, it's fucked. Was there extra pressure on you coming from the country, representing your town, coming to Sydney? Like pressure to make the
100%.
NRL?
Yeah. Yep. Definitely. Like that's why. It's just that's why it's hard mentally.
Yeah.
Like I personally think you should you should have some sort of qualification or trade before you go to Sydney. Because otherwise you end up like myself. You just get in a hole and you get some dark days and you feel the pressure easily. Like you go back home for the weekend and people are saying, why aren't you playing? Or you're busting your ass, but you're just not getting picked yet.
I guess that makes you realise like there's more to life than footy.
100%. Yep. That's exactly right. But Temora is good. Like it's a very supportive town. Like we've got the Lomaxes doing well in St George. You've got Joey Stimo's down in Bulldogs now.
Yeah, it's a good footy town, isn't it?
Yeah, good little footy town. Like even Luke Bruce playing in the AFL for Hawthorn. You got Toddy Payton coaching the Warriors now from Temora, and Trent Barrett. Like it's just a small town, but a good footy town. And then that's why it's pretty shit. You go down to Sydney and you're not getting picked, and you're all of a sudden you're the dud.
Yeah. So last year, Penrith, did you have any offers from anywhere else, or you just like, that's it, I'm going home?
Nah, didn't even have I told my manager from the start, just get me out of here. This is shit.
Yeah.
Like that year was, it was shocking. I remember it all started. I had a missus at the time, and we planned a holiday. Like we'd already booked it and whatnot. And I'll come back to train, and I was a day late. Because I already booked the holiday.
Yeah.
And I just got flogged for 2 days straight. And from then on, the coach just didn't want to bar. I remember we had a Papua New Guinea trial over there, and I was signed, and he took players that were on a training trial over instead, and I was like the only one that was signed that didn't get a gig over there. I was like,
what a jail.
Yeah, 100%. So, from then on, just could not get a gig. Like I was playing half decent footy, but he was just pumping up my tyres. Georgie going, you're doing well. You'll get a start soon. But that's when it all hits you mentally. You get that little black dog barking at your ankles, and I think that year I was really lucky. There was a fella that come and spoke. I was going through some dark times, and me and Brent Naden was another one. He was suffering as well, and we just go up to one of the lookouts up in the mountains and just chill up there and talk shit for a couple of hours. And then had another fella that come in. He done the Resilience Project.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah,
Braz, that was my life-changing moment right there and then. Done talking about gratitude and mindfulness and resilience, and that's when I realised I'm grateful for my family and whatnot. So I just packed my bags and went, fuck this, I'm out of here. And don't know if I said bye to the coach at the time, but I went straight to Ciro and the boys and said, look, thanks for everything and whatnot. And Yeah, because I'll never forget that year of 20s, mad year,
Yeah.
both on and off the field. So, yeah, still got some real good mates, which is good, and met some real good fellas outside of footy as well, which was even better in that 20s year.
So where were you staying at the time? Were you at the Panthers house or?
Yep, at Panthers house. Maddest house too. Like, I had a real good...
Odds there, eh?
Yeah, yep. We had a mad little house. And the cottage was me, Wellington Albert, he's over in the Super League, James Fisher-Harris and Corey Harawira. Brad's cook. It was the maddest little cottage.
Yeah.
And Corey, I've never seen anyone more dedicated in my life than Corey and Fish. Fucking hell. I remember them cunts used to wake up at about 4 o'clock in the morning. They'll be pumping the gym and eating healthy, and here I am, a skinny little fat boy trying to just lay in my bed and sleep. Probably half the reason I went no good.
Oh, well, it is what it is.
Exactly right.
Do you have any regrets?
Nah, no. Like, some days you think, I wouldn't have minded really giving it your all, and like there's so many times. Like, I was known for going in the gym and hiding in the corner and not lifting weights. Just probably, wish I probably did give it a bit more.
Yeah.
Biggest regret would, I think it'd probably be a different story if I had done trade first and realised how tough it is before playing NRL or whatever, and or cup, and just really giving it your all, because you don't want to do it. You don't want to be crawling your roofs your whole life, as you know.
Yeah, I fucking hate it.
Run on wires is torture. So I wish I had known then, but no regrets now. I'm happy at the moment, so that's all you can ask for, really.
Yeah. So what was it like going back home?
There's always the best feeling coming out, and my cooking is rubbish. So whenever, coming home to mum's cooking or whatever, it's just
nothing
you don't
beats
want
it, eh?
Nah, you can't compare. So even going down to the pub with a few mates you grow up with is always good, and so it's nothing better than coming home, I reckon.
Yeah, having that freedom back.
100%, exactly right. So
I think that's why so many kids stop playing footy, man. It gets so serious when it gets to our age and the level that we play at.
It does, doesn't it? And then they lose the main reason why you play.
Exactly.
It's play for your mates and whatnot. But at the same time, you can kind of see why some kids do get out of it. Like, you see, I'll coach schoolboys at the moment, and you go down, you see the kids just get smashed every week, but they keep showing up.
Yeah.
So, and then, you can kind of see why it dies out a bit, and they go play something else that's a bit easier, like I did when I was younger.
Guess it depends on the coach as well. I had a coach last year. Fuck, he was the worst. He just made footy so shit, and I was like, fuck this, I'm going to go play A grade.
Yeah, where'd you go last year?
I was at Brothers, Shield and Massey.
Oh, yep. How'd you go?
Fucking shit. We got pumped every week. So I went and played for Glenmore in the A grade. I was like, yeah, sweet, this is fun. And then I was at Windsor this year. It was actually really good. The coach is good there, good preseason. And the fucking season got cancelled.
Torture, eh? I hate preseason at the best of times, let alone doing it twice.
I know.
Within a few months.
I know. You you played one game and then they called it. It's like, fuck, all this work for no reason.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? And then you come back, you've eaten like a slob, and then you come back and you've lost it all.
Yeah.
It's no good. I remember, I trained Tuesday night and I'm still sore now. I'm going, at 25, I'm no chance of playing at 29 or 30, I reckon.
Yeah, I've only just started getting back into training and fuck, I'm sore. Because I had like 2-3 months off. I was like, fuck it. There's no gyms open, no motivation.
Nah. That's it. I don't think. I don't like gym at the best of times, let alone forcing myself.
So is country footy back on this year or what?
Yeah, they're going to get started. I've decided it's only an 8-week comp, so I'm just going to go play AFL for 8 weeks and help out one. Like I said before, it's all about helping out your mates and playing with your mates. And he's coaching another town, so I'm just going to go play Aussie rules for 8 weeks and for a bit of fun. Might even play here. I haven't made up my mind 100%, but it's got 8 weeks, so may as well do whatever I feel like.
I was going to play, but then they're like, it's only 8-week comp. I was like, fuck that, I can't be bothered, man. So I'm just going to play Oz tag, bit of fun.
That's it.
Work and business and shit.
Yep, that's exactly right. So it looks like you're busy enough as it is anyway. I don't think you'll be able to fit in footy.
Bro, can't. With all the editing and podcasts and shit, I don't have much time. Yep. I don't know how I'm going to handle it when preseason comes back.
I'll be going late this year for sure. I'll be that bloke that rocks up just before trials.
Oh, fuck one of those guys.
One that all teammates hate.
So talk to me about fucking FC11. Were you guys had to do that with the 20?
See, that was the worst part. Like, we got down there and we all started working. It wasn't too bad, and then all of a sudden we got called into a meeting, like, as a team, and they really pushed this FC11 stuff, and I just vaguely remember saying, it's an expensive course, but it's a good course. It'll get you far, and because you're players, you get a discount of I can't remember. It was like 9 or 10 grand or something.
Lucky.
And and so we've gone, and it wasn't too bad. Like, it was pretty cruisy. Like, the teachers were good. Everything, like, you fellas were all good that didn't play in the 20s with us, and like everything was just good. And then the more it went on, I was thinking, what the fuck what are we doing?
Yeah.
When we could be making money doing something or whatever. And then I just remember going to graduation, getting a certificate, and 2 weeks later, I read in the paper this dud course gets like kids nothing, and I kept scrolling. It was FC11. I went, oh fuck, I'm being dudded here.
Yeah, and it was a waste of time. It was a good year, but it was like, what's the point of it?
100%. So I felt bad. Like, I bludged that. Like, that's one thing I was so bad at bludgeoning through FC11. Like, poor old Bubbles Cartwright and Butsy. They were the smartest of our group. So we all copied off them. They were just. I felt sorry for them. They gave their time and effort, and we just bludged.
I don't think you boys did anything.
Nah, mate, that's 100%. I think we've done absolutely nothing at the best of days. Looking back at it, wish I had given it a bit more, even though it's worth nothing, but still morals. I'll just give you your all.
Yeah, I think I lost the bloody diploma for that.
Yeah. It's definitely not in my pool room, that's for sure.
Nah. The worst is I went to uni after that for a year and a half, so I'm in even more debt now.
So did we. Like, I just remember you always want the uni life. Like, you see your mates getting on the piss and going out, chatting up Sheila's and doing all that. And then, so we just all, at the time, 20, we done uni as well for 6 months.
What were you studying?
I hated it. Like, same thing. I was starting to copy answers off people I wouldn't even know. And, it just felt bad and just went, I'm out of here.
What degree did you start?
Teaching through arts. So I had Shakespeare all over again, and I was going, oh, fuck, what's this? Seriously? I'd finished year 12 and done this, and now I'd do it all again.
Yeah. So I did sport and exercise science, and I was like, what's the point? Like the whole industry is oversaturated. So getting all this money in debt to like not even get a job out of it.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah. Uni's overrated now. You don't need that shit. Unless you want to be like a lawyer or a doctor or something.
Yeah, they've been making them lots of those unis. That's for sure.
Yeah. They sell you the dream, but all you get is a debt.
Yeah. And there's no guarantee you'll get a job. Like, that's what they always tell you at school, go to uni. And like that's the one thing they push for, but most of them don't even get jobs out of it for the first year. And then you got that massive debt and haven't even paid anything off yet.
I think last time I checked, I'm like 60K in debt or something like that. I was like,
I remember. Cause I thought, I think I was getting a home loan for my house, and they said, "Do you have any debts?" And I went, "Oh, I don't think I have that much. I'll double check." And it was like 48 grand. I went, "What the fuck? What have I done here?" And it turns out it was that FC11 dud, and a bit of uni as well, which didn't help. So.
Oh well, it was a learning curve. Got some mates out of it.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Now I've got to stick to crawling in roofs. Fucked. Right. Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's not too bad in winter. It's summer that gets you.
Oh, I try and use up all my holidays in summer. Sorry, boss, I'm out of here. I'm not sweating all day.
Yep, fuck that. So what would you say was your biggest learning experience coming to Sydney?
Just being happy, really. Footy is good. It's good to be like not a celebrity, but like a big name at the time and whatnot. But if you're not happy, it's all pointless. So that was my biggest learning curve. I was an ungrateful piece of shit when I first went down to Penrith. I wasn't grateful for anything. And then, just once I left, it was a new man, really. You learn who your real mates are too. Like, you stop playing, you keep out of touch with some people, but the ones that you still talk to, even though you don't see them at train and whatnot, they're the ones you never forget.
Yeah.
Like, biggest learning curve, just same thing. Uni's not everything. Get a trade, do the hard yards, and you'll be sweet.
Yeah, thoughts of starting your own business or?
Nah, I'm still dumb as dog shit when it comes to that stuff. So I'm more than happy. I wouldn't mind doing my dual trade or something eventually, but I'd never go out of my own because I'd get too lazy, sit home, see the rain, go, I'll save that for another day. Nothing will get done.
I guess living in the country, you can be more relaxed, just work your Monday.
Exactly right. I don't have to worry about everything's around the corner. I don't have to worry about driving an hour to get to work. Or I remember when I was teacher's aide in Sydney, just to get from Penrith, I was at Emu Plains at the time.
Yeah.
Just to get to Seven Hills where I was working was like 50 minutes with traffic.
Yeah, I hate Sydney traffic, man.
Oh, it's not even that far away. It's like 20K and it takes you triple the time.
That's why I love just working in the Blue Mountains, bro. It's fucking no traffic.
Yeah, that'd be the go. Yep. Blue Mountains are tough though. Like you get the worst of the lot. You get the freezing cold, fucking -10, and then you get the 45 degrees in summer.
I know. It's this week it was actually pretty cold, man. If I can have my gloves on, beanie.
Oh. Yeah, my old man's family's from Oberon, so I know all about the fucking cold. It's torture.
Fucking hell. So what would you say has been your biggest struggle in life thus far? Was it coming to Sydney or?
Nah, the first Sydney was easy. First year was good. Like I said, the New South Wales Cup year, that was just tough financially, mentally. Just getting into bad habits. That was the biggest struggle. just like I said, busting your ass for a coach to tell and to say you're not really good enough yet. Like that's the worst part. So yeah, everyone says like they feel sorry for like kids in 20s, but I feel sorry for those fellas that are in New South Wales Cup that are pushing to get an NRL contract or pushing to play NRL and not even getting a gig. Like, I remember the blokes, the NRL fellas that would get dropped down to back down to Cup, and they'd be just so deflated, really hating life, and so I feel sorry for them fellas, to be honest.
You said you struggled financially. Were you on a salary or game by game?
Yeah, salary. It was all unless you're playing NRL. It's it was game by game. But I was only teacher's aide in 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
So getting paid peanuts and trying to live a good fun lifestyle on weekends.
Yeah.
Getting on the sauce. It adds up easy especially if my diet. I've got a rubbish diet, so I love me Nando's, eating out Subway, all that stuff. So, but yeah, when you're on not much money and you're, not getting paid at all, it's just tough. Real tough.
Did Penrith kind of teach you how to budget your money at all, or
nah, nothing at all. Like, that's what I would have thought. 20s, the first year would have been more like a last year of school type of thing.
Yeah.
Like teaching your life habits. But I think I can't fault Penrith. Like Penrith were mad to me, especially in 20s. Like we had best year of my life, but like I said, that second year we don't get like the because I moved out. That's when I moved out by myself too. It's probably the worst thing I could have done. I wanted a bit of freedom from Spud. Yeah. He was pretty strict, the big fella, but he was good. Like that's what you need. And once I moved out by myself, just felt alone. Even when you're getting dropped, it's probably the worst thing for me. Moving in by myself when I'm not even making size.
Yeah.
Some dark days. Dark days.
Well, they also didn't teach you how to cook, by the looks of it.
That's exactly, mate. My missus refuses to eat my food.
Fuck, is it that bad?
Terrible. Nah, it's not too bad. But it's not that good either, which is no good.
What's the best meal you can cook?
What's that?
What's the best meal you can cook?
Got to go pretty handy on the barbie. That's about it. Besides that, I offer nothing. Maybe pancakes or whatever.
Yeah.
But not much else.
So outside footy, what are your hobbies?
I'm starting my greyhound training now. So.
Oh yeah, my dad owns a few of those.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Does he train them as well? Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'll have to keep an eye out for Batar. Where do you run them?
Richmond.
Yep. I'll keep an eye out. So yeah, greyhound training, golf, and yeah, pretty much any sport I can get my hands on. That's usually my hobbies. I don't get much time to do anything really. I don't go to the pub too much. Don't drink too much. When I do, I have a big one. I'll get a bad case of FOMO.
So you got to make the most of it, eh?
Exactly right. I don't get people that can go down for a few quiet ones. I usually try to get my money's worth.
Yeah.
Might be the tight ass coming out of me. I don't know. Don't know.
So during this whole COVID period, what have you been doing with your life?
As you know, as a tradie, not much really changes.
Yeah.
Like I loved it. Loved not playing footy. I was keen for a bit of a break. Like I don't enjoy. I'm one of those people that don't enjoy footy at all. I just play for me town. Me mates really. Yeah. So not much has changed. Do a few renovations to the house, but yeah. You can't really do anything at the moment because the sun doesn't go down until about 5. So
yeah, it would be hard.
You get home from work, it's nearly dark, so you don't get a chance to do anything.
Mm. On playing footy for Temora, what's it like? Is there big crowds that come to the game? Like the whole town supports you guys?
That's where Temora is real good. They're very passionate.
Yeah.
So yeah, like people parking on the hill. I don't know what it's like in I didn't get to watch many like A grade games in Penrith or Sydney.
About 20 people.
Oh yeah, yeah, right. Yeah. So that's the difference. Then you get, and then yeah, it's just good. And then when you have a good win, everyone goes down to the club. People buy your beers, and yeah, it's a good feeling. Like you see a lot of Sydney fellas come down and play around here because they enjoy that lifestyle as well.
Yeah, be good culture.
Yeah, exactly right. You go down the street on a Friday or something and buy, say, pack of undies or whatever, and you see someone, they go, good luck this weekend.
Yeah.
We'll be up there supporting or whatever. So that's always good. Yeah, that's the best part, I reckon.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what's the goal for you? Where do you see yourself in the next few years?
Like I said, I'd love to get a dual trade. Me and the missus wouldn't mind getting out. Probably, like I wouldn't mind going playing footy again somewhere else. Yeah. NRL dream's not there. Like I said, it's it's tough. Too tough for me. But yeah, wouldn't mind just getting a dual trade somewhere, playing a bit of footy. Yeah, that's about it really. That's what my missus hates me for not having goals or any of that kind of stuff. But I'm an off the cuff type of bloke, so I just play it by ear. Something pops up, I do it. If not, I just sit back and chill.
Is the missus pushing you for kids or what?
Nah, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, she wouldn't want any little of me's anytime soon. Too much. I'm still childish myself.
Yeah, I feel ya.
So yeah, no. Your missus putting it on you, is she?
Oh, she's mentioned it a few times. I'm like, yeah, a few years. And then when that few years comes, I'll just push it back more.
You will be flat out then. You have to give something up.
I can't even look after myself half the time.
The guitar project might be running quiet then.
Hope not.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
How is it anyway? Still enjoy it?
Yeah, man, loving it. I've got 2 hours after you today. It's good, man.
Yep, that's the go.
Loving life at the moment. It's keeping me busy.
Yeah, that's it. I feel that's the best part, eh? Like when you're busy, you're happy, I reckon. Yeah.
Time goes quick as well. Like I forget what day it is half the time. Like it's awesome.
Yeah, I feel shit. Like you still have your bad days.
Yeah.
But I feel like my bad days are when I'm doing nothing.
Yeah.
Sitting down. Like even watching Netflix burns me up.
I feel like I'm wasting time when I do that.
I could be doing something decent. So, like today, once I'm done talking to you, I'll go out and do the gardening. I'll don't mind, as you know, I sent you that message. I don't mind watching the horses running around as well.
On the horse.
Yeah. Just like being busy. So,
yeah. I can't wait for the world to open up, man. I want to start traveling.
100%. That'd be good, eh? I've got to find the money for it first, but Mrs., that's what she wants to do. Wants to travel a bit. I'm the same. Wouldn't mind. I want to go back to the States, but it looks too mad over there.
Fucking hell. Might get shot.
Yeah. Where are you heading off to?
No, I want to go to New Zealand, actually.
Yeah.
Looks nice over there.
Yep. So close, but you never go.
I know. But hopefully it's going to be cheaper to travel after everything has happened.
Yeah. Yep. The worst part is every man and their dog's going to be wanting to travel now. Well, once it up, so
yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
Exactly right.
Well, anyways, thanks for giving me your time, man, coming on.
Nah, too easy, brother. Appreciate it. So, hope it all goes well. And, thanks for having me, big dog.
Well, good, mate. When you're in Sydney next, we'll have to catch up sometime.
For sure, mate. Might have to have a little peachy sesh.
Yeah.
I missed that place. I used to call it home.
Was your local, was it?
That was the local, especially on a Friday night.
Oh, bet there was a few good stories that come out of that.
Same thing. I'll have to save them for another day.
Yeah. Oh, well, mate. Cheers for coming on, man.
No dramas, bros. I'll talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.